What's up, YouTube? It's Vic. I'm back, and today I'm gonna be sharing a story about this car right here. Okay, I just bought this car about a couple of weeks ago, and I bought it from a car lot. I paid about $4,000 for it, and I knew it was a few things wrong with it, but not to the extent that I have been dealing with so far. I actually made a bunch of videos about the stuff that I've been fixing on it, and I erased a bunch of videos from my YouTube, so I'm gonna have to be catching up on that. But the extent of the stuff that I had to fix on this car was very extensive. The dealer that I bought it from, I was trying to buy a charger from him, and when I went there to purchase the charger, and I test drive it, when I went to go test drive it, it was like a lot of stuff wrong with it. At first it wouldn't start, and then he said he had to jump start it. He held it overnight, and he came back the next day, and it was supposed to be, he did some stuff to it, and all of a sudden now the AC worked and it ran supposedly fine. So I was already looking at this car here, but when I was looking at it, it was real low. It was really low. It's like slammed in the front, and like this bumper was hanging off, and I thought the rim was bent, but what it is it was just so low that the front bumper had got all like messed up on the front. So I figured out how to clip the clips on the sides here, and I ended up fixing the bumper. The tie rods were worn, and keep in mind, I talked to the dealer. I talked to the dealer and tried to get him to like work with me with the car. I didn't even ask him to put any money in it. I just asked him, could I get him to contact his mechanic and get a cheaper price, or maybe he could pick up the labor or something. I'll buy the parts, and he didn't want to do any of that. So basically I just got rid of that problem. So what ended up happening is the tie rods were bad. The suspension was really loose in the front, making a lot of clanking noises. So what ended up happening is I had to change the tie rods, and then I got an alignment. Once I got the alignment, I found out that the control arms were bad. So I changed out the control arms, and then it's been having like a issue with the power, how it, like after you drive it for a while, it starts to lose power. It was multiple vacuum leaks. Some vacuum lines were routed wrong. So I had to go to the Mercedes dealer and figure out all of the stuff with the valve, with the vacuum hoses. We got all that straightened out. It ended up having a bad map sensor. It had a bad what else did we change? Oh, we changed the PCV valve, which is actually called some type of oil exchange something. It's not a PCV valve on these cars. I thought the rims were bad, but I thought the rims were bent in the front, but they weren't. I had them checked. I was gonna try to get another pair of rims on here, but it was hard to find the exact size because they staggered. The back wheels are wider than the front wheels, and I wanted to keep the same look. So what I ended up having to do, because one of the tires from scrubbing, the tires were bad when I bought it, and I didn't realize that either because they look good on the outside, but it was scrubbing so much on the inside. It was scrubbing so much on the inside that it had wore like a little groove all the way around the tire, and it was like a stretch tire, so it gave on me. And then at that point, I had to go and get a tire. So I just went and bought 2 brand new tires. I had to order them, and they came the next day. But the insides aren't too rough on it. I changed the radio out, did a video on that and lost it. But the insides, everything is pretty much good on it. But man, the car now, after the work I put into it, the money I put into it, the car runs like really good now. So I mean, I'm proud of it. I love it. I'm gonna do some more mods to it. So if you want to see any of the stuff that I do to it in the future, just subscribe to the channel, man. and hit that bell notification so you get notified when I drop new videos. I also do real estate, so I got videos on real estate, and I'll also be dropping videos on how-tos on this car. So if you have a 2007 Mercedes C230, you probably want to subscribe to this channel, because I work on my own cars. I love working on my cars, and I will be dropping more videos soon. Thank you.